instrument panel and our interior, and we base coated it. Let's get it in focus here so you can see what we've got. So base coated in a black. We've done the wheel. There's our landing gear here. Just giving us some some shading, some shadows, some depth to what's going on there. So now we'll pick out once this dries. We'll let this dry instrument panel, and we'll pick out our fuselage interior with the same treatment of the green. And we'll get in there with a wash, and we'll get some oils, darken and lighten it, pick out some of these details in the cockpit wall. Back up a little bit, so see what we're doing. And then we're into. Okay, so we're into the rest of the interior. We got some guns going in, wing spars, I guess, some bulkheads, and some bombage. While those are drying, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out the... Oh, where did I put you? I'm going to get out the landing gear and instrument panel. I'm just going to give them a dry brush with a lead belcher, which is a Citadel base color. Lead belcher. It's a nice dark metallic. So. And we're back. So our green base coat is now dry. It's dried for 24 hours anyways, and we've started to pick up some details. So yeah, unfortunately we broke one of the barrels off the rear gun, but I was already thinking about replacing them with the brass tube as opposed to the plastic ones. It's pretty close to the same size. A zoom in shot of those, but it's pretty close to the same size. And we've been able to get the cockpit started. We've got the instrument panel painted in, and I've started a bit of oil work on the fuselage on the inside of this part, the rear part, and I'm gonna look about the best ways to fasten these. I'm thinking maybe a small wire and maybe drill a hole for each gun where it used to be. I'm not sure. I think in a wire that fits inside the center of the brass tube to give it something to fix to. Yeah, I'm not really sure, because this is a whole new thing to be using brass barrels and stuff like that. So yeah, but anyways, we've got the landing gear done. We're on stage 2, which in our directions is showing us these next bulkheads. Now I haven't painted these yet. I guess I could have pushed ahead, but I've been just kind of going part by part here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these cut off, get these bombs cut off, glued together, get these racks cut off and painted, get these parts here cut off, 51, 50, 52, and 69. And that gets us into part 3. And I think while I'm doing the green, I might as well get these snipped off and cleaned up, the flaps for the landing gear bays. And I might as well get the insides of these painted in the green while I'm at it, I guess. Get ahead. What else do we see inside of? We must see inside this piece here. This piece here in the nose. Now it looks like, as far as being visual internals, for that internal color, yeah, it looks like just that part is left for the nose, the bulkheads, these inside of the landing bay bays, and that looks like about it. So yeah, that's basically what we'll do. So we'll get these parts clipped off, get these bombs clipped off, get these guns sorted out, and see what the best option is for. they're a little bit beefier, but not by much. So I'm probably going to have to augment the hole, change the hole in the clear parts, but that'll be doable, that's for sure. And as far as the mask kit, if I can't find one, I may do the unspeakable, I guess. And what I'm thinking of doing is there's an image that's available, and I guess if I can print off the image and then size from that the actual part. One of the panels of glass is actually flat, so if I measure that panel exactly, then I should be able to extrapolate that and get relatively close to the rest of the sizes for the rest of the mask kit. And even if I have to trim them a bit in place, that's going to be maybe a lot easier than starting from scratch with tape, because I've been unable to lock down a mask kit for this kit. So I'm going to maybe try that as an option, and we'll see how that goes. If it does, I'll share it with you, because I think me and my buddy who's good at this kind of thing, printing and stuff, he seems to think that that's doable. So we'll just give it a shot and see if it happens that way. So anyways, let's get these clipped off. I'm going to get these clipped off, get a coat of paint on them, and then our next update will be the completion of part 2, and then we'll push on from there. Okay, we'll be right back.